Religious Rights of Prison Inmates Part 4. Buddhists in Wisconsin have created sanghas for inmates in 11 prisons. 2 prisons out of these have weekly visits. Other 5 prisons have fortnightly visits by Buddhist volunteers. Rest of the 4 prisons have monthly visits. The visits to the maximum security facility, the Wisconsin Secure Program facility, are limited to pastoral visits, utilizing closed visitors booth. All prisons for adult offenders routinely have at least one chaplain, sometimes 2. There is a half-time Buddhist chaplain at Jackson Correctional Institution. Rest of the services are done by volunteers. Buddhist volunteers are mindful to follow all rules laid out by prison authorities diligently. These rules are based on security considerations and volunteers are not exempt from them. Prison program runs smoothly if regulations are not evaded. These programs are offered as primarily religious reasons, and programs are presented as meetings for the Buddhist religious practitioners in the institutions. These programs depend on effectiveness of Buddhist volunteers and depend on their consistency and patience with inmates. The volunteers honor their commitment as the greatest teaching they can impart to inmates. Consistency and patience are also important in gaining the respect and cooperation of prison staff. Patience is required to avoid discouragement with the often fluctuating attendance. The information about the Sangha members released from prison is not provided to Buddhist volunteers. The information comes, if at all, from the inmate himself or herself. Such contact is often considered fraternization and is forbidden until the former inmate is off paper, that is, has completed parole. Wisconsin Zen Center helps prisoners in rehabilitation only minimally. Their prime function is counseling and or correspondence. A few may actually attend the practice at the center if they are released in the neighboring area. Wisconsin Zen Center is a small Zen center with limited resources. They lack the personnel and financial means to do more than this. During the difficult transition of recently released inmate back into the community life, this scenario is true about other such centers as well. In the US prison system, Buddhist meditation programs are growing, but they continue to be low-key and relatively less known. They are also surrounded with misunderstanding and mistrust. As a result of inmates practicing Buddhist meditation face many hindrances, this issue is still persisting due to unsympathetic attitude of prison authorities. Clearly, more cooperation of authorities is needed. There are several examples of biased prison staff instrumental in shutting down Buddhist programs periodically. This creates a setback for inmates' progress in meditation practice. Still, currently most of the states in the US have Buddhist groups running prison programs with varying degrees of success. Therefore, I am very hopeful for a bright future. As my research clearly indicates, in order for the Buddhist prison program to succeed, the prison administration needs to accept Buddhist meditation as a correction and reform method for inmates and apply it across all US prisons. Thank you for watching this presentation.